All right, good morning, everybody. We're officially started. I believe I've got my YouTube family here. On the other tab, I've got the Facebook family. I will be answering all Facebook questions after the show, but currently I'll stay on the chat with YouTube. You're more than welcome to watch on YouTube or on Facebook. It doesn't matter. But anyway, so I need to talk about what's on the top of the headlines right now because it's horrific. I don't know if you guys saw the video. I don't know if you're living in Iraq, but basically, for those of you who don't know who, it's Ahmaud Arbery. I want to make sure I pronounce his name right. Ahmaud was jogging down the street, and two guys thought he looked like some robber from the neighborhood, is what they say. And they hunted him down in cold blood and killed him, just shot him. It is absolutely crazy, the video and what happened. It brought up a few questions because it was cold-blooded murder, and it wasn't like protection. I'm protecting myself. It wasn't defense. They hunted him down and shot him, and that was their only goal. And it was crazy. And it wasn't like he was attacking them or anything. They couldn't. So many questions come up. So the first question, let's show you guys a phone. See a phone? Stop recording this way. Never record any video ever again up and down. It's like peeking through the crack of a fence. Stop it. I don't know why people do this. They're all, hey, I'm exercising. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. Don't record that way. Turn your phone sideways. Get used to that. And if you press the volume button, it starts recording if you're in video mode, okay? And I don't care if it's upside down. Maybe it should be this way. We can always flip it later. But every video that ever meant anything on the internet that we wanted to see was, I don't get it. Why can't we get somebody who knows how to film? Just turn your phone sideways. You get widescreen. The person who recorded that footage could have captured from the fight all the way over to the guy in the truck. But instead, he's jerking around and you can't clearly see everything, but it was obvious enough that the government said that it was enough to make the arrest. The arrest happened yesterday. Here's the other question. 2 days, they got the footage, 2 days ago? A few days ago? Probably 3 days ago now because it was yesterday. So 2 days after they got the footage, they made the arrest. What? That footage has been around since February? And you sat on that footage. I can't even understand why. The recorder is also being charged. Yeah, I don't. The recorder's saying, I don't get it. I've read so many articles and I've watched so many videos. I've never seen a name on the recorder, but the recorder's claiming he or she is getting death threats. I'm like, there's a million ways you could have delivered that footage immediately in February, right after that shooting happened. I can understand you not jumping in and helping because you're unarmed. You don't want to get shot. You don't want to get killed. I get that, okay? But I don't get, why would you sit on that footage? The recorder is also being charged. I'm not sure why. Maybe because he sat on the footage. I don't know. But basically, that footage is crucial, and that led to the arrest. How come the local authorities couldn't arrest the two men? They claimed they shot him. They claimed they went after him. He was running through the neighborhood. It wasn't like they didn't say that, oh, we were in fear of our lives. They literally just said he looked like we were making a citizen's arrest. Since when is a citizen's arrest blowing a person away? How is that an arrest? I don't ever want to be arrested then. I never want to be arrested in the first place. But basically, I want to know, that was your citizen's arrest? I'm going to shoot him dead, and then we'll take him to jail? That's the other question. So the other thing is, why did the local authorities arrest these men in the very beginning? Why didn't the video come out? Why did it wait for so long for the video to come out? And what was the other question? Oh, it was just horrible. The whole thing's horrible. My heart breaks for the family right now. We've been praying for the family, and I just can't say enough. Yeah, I'm not sure. Even if. So here's the thing. You could have called the cops if you saw a man who looked suspicious. You could have told him to freeze, make him get down on the ground until authorities arrive. You could, I mean, even if you're going to shoot that man, you could have shot him in the foot, in the leg. You could have shot him anywhere, but you shot him right in this. I mean, you killed him. That's just crazy. So I can't fathom anything other than a modern day lynching. I can't, and I just, uh, you know, I get it. I mean, I get it. I'm just racism blows me away. If it's racism, I'm sure it is. I can't think of any other reason. I just can't think of any other reason. So basically, the facts will unfold, but I don't think there's anything there. I mean, they basically said they did it. The whole thing's horrible. So coming from California, I don't know what racism is. I mean, I do know what racism is by definition, but I don't know what that feels like. Not a clue. I used to DJ black nightclubs. I had many Hispanic friends. I had a lot of multicultural friends in California. We never saw color. We were just people. But then you come to other areas of the country and it's totally different. And my jaw just dropped when I heard this story. Let's see, you learn from a gun, you get shot. No, I get it. They were fighting over the thing is, he didn't go after them. He didn't go after their gun until he was fighting for his life. He was punching him. He was struggling with the shotgun. I get it. But that was, it's just horrible. So that's like at the top of the headlines. And it's funny because the first time I ever saw this, like somebody said that it was all over Instagram. I kept seeing this guy saying my two killers have never been arrested. They killed me and they're out and about. And I saw that and I thought, who is this person? And then I saw it again and I thought, okay, this is a heavy push. I said, this is a big deal. And then Philip DeFranco did a piece on it, and I'm like, okay, this is some nationwide news. And then I saw the footage, and I was just kind of taken back. So anyway, the guy was fighting for his life, basically. And if you're doing a citizen's arrest, there's two grown men against one boy, okay? You have to shoot him 3 times. I mean, couldn't you physically taken him down if you wanted to arrest him? I don't believe the citizen's arrest story at all. But like I say, I'll let the jury handle that. Good luck on that case. But here's what's weird though. They didn't arrest him, but like the Georgia Bureau of Investigations had to get involved, and within 2 days they arrested. Well, what is the local police doing? If I get shot, nobody's getting arrested. They're just going to blow me away in the streets of Georgia, and that's it. And then once you get to a higher level government, possibly some justice may come anyway. Honestly, he looked physically fit. He looked like he was jogging to stay in shape or training maybe for the Olympics, or I don't even know. But all I can say is my heart goes out to the family. I hope 100% justice is done in this. Does anybody know if does Georgia have the death penalty or not? I don't know about that, but yeah, it's just horrible. Anyway, so I just wanted to pay respects to the family and give my deepest sympathy. And once again, I hope justice is swift. And it's unimaginable. So anyway, hey, Cooking with CJ, what's up? So they don't have hate crime laws. Yeah, well, they have murder laws. They got to have a murder law. So I don't know if they do criminal punishment or not. But anyway, that's a huge story. It's all over the place. Just a lot of questions come up. I can't understand how people can't phone on a film after all these years. We've had phones. And people filmed always like this. Remember, if a tornado is happening and you're right in front of it, film like this. Yeah, this way we can all see it. It just drives me nuts. I've complained about this for years. film sideways, guys. Don't film like this. Don't be shaking the phone around. It's not brain surgery. It films by itself. Death penalty, yes, in Georgia. Thank you. Thanks, Diz. Phone on a film. Oh, sorry. I meant film on a phone. Did I say it backwards? Sorry. My bad. I get a little moved by this story. But anyway, just be ready to film sideways when anything's happening, cars swerving or whatever you're trying to capture. You can, hold on one second here. I just got to put someone in the boys club. There we go. Anyway, once again, Facebook and YouTube, thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you're having a good morning. I want to talk about Jack on the Go because restaurants are opening up around us. So this week's Jack on the Go will be the last curbside pickup video where we analyze a restaurant. We're going to test out their app, see if it works. We're going to test out their food, see how it comes to the house. So we're going to be showing you that. But the next week, I'm going to probably be in a restaurant. I think I'm going down to Lebanon. There's a place down there that needs some love. Much love back at you. Is it Leah? I think it's Leah. Not enough evidence from me. Yeah, they'll be. I'm sure that evidence will unfold as the story goes on. But what shocks me is even during this pandemic and everything, that nothing happened for so long. Until, you know what? It's interesting because somebody said nothing happened when they saw the video. Something happened when we saw the video. Man, I'm telling you, as much as the internet does damage, the internet uncovers the truth, blows it up. We have seen that lately in the news about news stories and stuff. The internet, like if somebody's trying to do something to the world or whatever, the internet's going to uncover it as soon as there's proof. That's how the internet helps. It doesn't allow people to get away with anything because there's always somebody who knows something. So if you have footage, send it in anonymously right away. Don't wait, 2-3 months for a man who got murdered. I don't know about that person getting death threats. I don't understand that. But basically, once again, tears go to the family, prayers go to the family. I hope this is quick. So yeah, restaurants will be back inside. I think starting next week, I'm going to be filming a restaurant inside. A lot of the local places around here where I live, I didn't want to do curbside with them. I want to go into the restaurant. I want to show you the full experience. And I hope your unlocking is going as good, if not. I know there's a lot of things like, to get a haircut, you got to wear a mask. Well, guess what? I'm not getting a haircut. I'll wait till everything's normal. Churches can only have up to like 250 people. I'm like, really? Well, when the whole church can come together, then I'll show up. Let's see. Racism will always be around. It will never, ever go away. Yeah, it's a horrible topic. It really is. He got thrust because in the fog of war, it's not immediately clear if he was in on the whole thing or just someone recorded it. Okay, I got what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know who that gentleman is or that lady is. I don't know who filmed it. But basically, hey, Jack, what part of curbside pickup holds the most weight when analyzing these restaurants? Okay, the best part about curbside is I don't mind putting my food order in and showing up 45 minutes to an hour later. I don't care. I don't need it in 15, 20 minutes. What means a lot to me is that it shows up on time. I don't care when you want me to show up. I'll show up. If you need more time, then put more time on my pickup. What's really bad is when everybody's getting their food and you're sitting here going back and forth, watching people get their food, and you're sitting here going, well, you told me to be here 5 minutes ago. And then the other thing is that it be warm. I mean, I'm good with that too. So I don't mind waiting. I don't mind curbside. I don't mind any of that. We always go pick up our food because Tammy always checks everything. But I have to say it's the timing and the heat. I don't want a cold steak. I mean, nobody really wants a steak to go. I mean, that's one of the food items you'd like to eat inside the restaurant. Hi, Jack. It's been a while since I've been able to catch you live. Princess Puffy Pants, how are you? Let's see. Interesting. All the politicians have nicely trimmed hair. Yeah, I saw somebody put a post. There's a lot of things that don't make sense. There's a lot of things. Like what they're choosing. I mean, there's like no logic in a lot of these areas. Like, for example, you can't get elective surgery. Let's say, like, I have to get surgery on my other foot. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. And yet, if I want an abortion, I can go across the street and get one right now. Isn't that elective?
How about Lauren's hernia surgery?
What happened?
Remember she's been getting hernia surgery? There's another one they look like it's not essential.
Oh yeah. So there was an emergency surgery on my friend. She had an injury, and she also had it was a hernia. So she had one hernia. She had more than one hernia. One hernia was not covered by insurance because they didn't consider it essential. So while the doctor was in there, he could not fix the other one. No lie. This is what drives me nuts. There's absolutely no logic in how they're thinking. There just isn't. People who wear masks around their necks, not over their face. It just appalls me. I mean, if you're going to do it, do it. If you're not going to do it, stay indoors. Don't go out. But if you're going to wear a mask, wear a mask. Just a lot of stuff. Like restaurants here in Tennessee, there's an ordinance that you have to close. Now, I don't know if it's Nashville or Hendersonville where I live, but I heard you got to close your restaurant every 3 hours and scour it down. Who can do business like that? I truly believe we're going to be like, yeah, sure. What are the rules? And honestly, look the other way. People aren't going to close their restaurant every 3 hours. They're just not going to do that. They're not going to be able to do that. Come to Owensboro, Kentucky, dude. It's not far from Nashville. All right, I'll let you know when I'm going. The next place I want to go is New Orleans. So I'm still taking ideas. 2 kidney stones. I'm sorry. Still taking ideas for New Orleans. If you know any good restaurants, looking for the best gumbo, looking for the best jambalaya. We're going to do the beignets. You got to do the beignets when you're in New Orleans at Cafe Du Monde. So we're going to do it all, but it's going to be fun. So I need any suggestions if anybody lives in New Orleans. I'm going to the locals from now on. When I go to a city, I'm going to put the word out that I'm going to that city, and I'm going to trust you guys over Google, over Yelp, over anybody. I don't want anybody bought and paid for. I want you to say, no, this little shack is like the best food ever. You've got to go there because the locals know. So gloves are bad too. They're ostensibly for protection, but provide none. I love when they're wearing gloves and they're all picking their nose and everything. I'm like, really? I mean, how is this working out now? Yeah, well, we all should be out in the sun, getting fresh air, getting exercise, do everything you think you should be doing, still keeping your distance, but continue to live life, continue to eat healthy food. Nowhere in this pandemic did it say you have to eat bad food, garbage food. You have to eat Hostess Twinkies. And yet, all the Hostess Twinkies are gone. I know they last 13 years. That just kills me. But anyway, Jack Jr. does push-ups in his room, and he challenges other friends, and they film themselves on Instagram doing push-ups, and it's kind of a competition thing, but it's fun. So they're like kind of encouraging each other to stay healthy. So, so we're finally coming out of this mess. And have you noticed that the headlines, they're just scratching and clawing for bad news and tragedy. I read a new headline, so-and-so died, It's like there's nothing we believe anymore. Sorry. I think you should just stop talking the broadcast. No more news channels. Because anything that, if their lips are moving, they're lying. They're like lawyers, Can you give a shout out to my friend Joe Ella? Is it Lily's? Lily's? Lily's, I think it is, by Midwest. So anyway, how you doing, Laura? Good to see you. I got to the store, guys. Have a good one. See you later, Midwest Grow Guy. But anyway, just want to talk about the show. We're going to be filming today the fried bologna sandwich, which at first I was like, what? Nobody eats those anymore. Well, I guess I was wrong. Last week I found out everybody eats them. So we're going to put one together. I saw one on TV that literally looked good. I wouldn't be doing this if it didn't look good. News just reported Little Richard has passed away. Oh, I did see Little Richard pictures on Twitter, and I didn't get a chance to read what it was about. So I guess Little Richard passed away. So rest in peace. Yeah, I love fried bologna sandwiches. Let's see. Can you get out of the house? Just protect yourself and others with a mask. I don't wear a mask. I'm being honest with you. If you stood next to me and walked around, but I don't go near anybody. I literally don't. Like when I'm in the store, I avoid people and I walk around, 6 feet around people, and I'm not breathing or coughing or sneezing. I always carry a handkerchief. If I have a sneeze or a cough, I cover up. But basically, I'm not gonna, the mask I got, it goes over like the back of your head. It's not mandatory, but some places, I heard California, man, this is what I hated about California. I heard that they're so angry at people just opening up that they're threatening to turn the electricity and the gas, their power off. Power and water, that's it. They're going to turn off the electricity, all the power to the building, and their water service if they don't abide by the restrictions. And I'm thinking, man, we're crossing the line here, guys. I'm all for safety, but I'm telling you, this is good. I couldn't even imagine like martial law. I don't think we have enough people to handle martial law. Joe Biden's finally remembering how to get out of his basement. Hey, leave Joe Biden alone, please. Trust me, he's got some real issues that he has, just like our president. Every person who runs for office has issues. So I will be wearing a mask. I have a 3-stop commute and work with kids. I get that. I'd be in a mask if I had to work with kids. Totally. But did you see the children who were running in Japan? I guess it was they died. They had 3 kids in PE. They were physically running with a mask over their face, like either oxygen deprivation or carbon poisoning or something. I don't know. But they just dropped dead in PE class. And I'm thinking, okay, guys, you've gone over the top. Hostess Twinkies with a multivitamin coffee and milk. Joel, that's funny. Greetings from Antioch. Hey, how are you? Yeah, Antioch's cool. They're in the house, and good morning. Let's see. I want Darth Vader mask. Okay, so Star Wars, I'm kind of excited about the next round. I believe this last movie kind of closed a lot up, but I expect to see. I'm looking forward to the Mandalorian season 2, but I expect the new Star Wars to. I don't know what I expect. It's a whole new story. I believe it's going to be a whole new story because the last movie kind of closure for everything. If you choose not to wear a mask, I'm okay with that. I wear a mask just in case. Whatever you choose, staying home, I respect that. Go on out according to what you're allowed to do. That's fine. I'm okay with that too. I'm not that person that goes, oh, you're the reason in this. And I don't get like that. The Mando is going to rock. Yeah, man, I can't get enough of Baby Yoda. I don't know about you guys. Yep, that's how it's going. Masks in every store. I can imagine, CJ. Hey, CJ, do you find that you're not cooking anymore from your head, but you go to the store and see what's available? Then you decide what to do on the show? Because I know Cooking with CJ's got his own channel, and he kind of goes through the issues that I go through. You kind of got to show up at the store and go, hey, what's available? Oh, I'm doing a video of that. It's kind of like that. I do know this. I will have some more smoking videos coming. I will have more barbecue. It's all heading your way. Yep, just based on what I can get. Yep, that's what it is. I went to Sam's and there was like one brisket. I mean, I almost bought it, but I thought, no, I'm not gonna be that person. I don't need brisket. I don't need ground beef. I got deer meat. I got a bunch of meat in my freezer. So I don't need to be buying any meat. Save it for everybody else. And I've been trying to keep that because it's so hard to get into hoarding. I mean, you could literally go into hoarding mode within a second. You're like, I don't need that, but I only get one package of meat. So I'm going to buy a package of meat. Really? So anyway, jar of yeast goes for $34 on Amazon now. Really? I got a big bag of flour. I don't, which I don't use flour a lot. I got coconut flour. I got regular flour. I got self-rising flour. Oh man, my mom taught me well. We are loaded for like an apocalypse. Seriously. So far, I'm not having that food selection problem, Jack, but I'm not doing as many videos. Laugh out loud. Yes, Beer Bros and Bon Appetit. You should be okay if you haven't seen any problems yet finding what you want. But like, I can't get lamb out here. It seems like most of the stores out here don't sell lamb. That's what I miss from California. Lamb. I love lamb. I used to have it freshly cut. Oh, so good. Get all the lamb chops cut and then cook those up. The masks for children are not required in the Netherlands, and I agree with that. They are a smothering risk. Yes, there needs to be safety for the children. Please, you're killing the kids to try to keep them alive. I don't know. I don't get it. So anyway, that's it. Yeah, I have also noticed, depends on the quality. No, I have to be so careful these days with my words because I put my foot in my mouth all the time. What? I know. Okay, it also, the quality of the store. We all shop at Walmart, but we all admit Walmart's at the bottom of the barrel. Dollar Tree, Dollar General, those are the stores that more people go to because the prices are better. Poverty families go there because their dollar stretches further. They're not shopping at Whole Foods or Publix. But I can tell you that if you need anything desperately, you could probably go to a higher level store and get anything you want. I've noticed that Publix is not out of anything. Whole Foods, there's no meat requirements. I know Costco, I heard no meat requirements. So basically, that's a key. If you're got people coming over and you need a prime rib roast, you're like, I need a nice prime rib roast. Your best bet is probably to get it from the butcher shop at Publix or at Costco or something else, where there's there is plenty. You make plenty of dough products without yeast. Yeah, I haven't used yeast in about a year and a half, 2 years in any of my recipes. UC line for Costco. Interesting enough, I went to Sam's Club yesterday. There was nobody standing outside. You just walk straight in. So they're really, really kind there. I have to applaud all of you. The kindness at the restaurants, at the stores, they really stepped it up. So I want to applaud you guys. The customers, everybody's been complying, and it's been tough. And we've gotten this far. It's like you might as well finish it off. Finish it off strong, because I know we need to get haircuts, and we need to get, women need to get their nails done and their feet done and everything else. I got to get my retainer. I called my dentist over a month ago. I got the molds for my retainer, and it was supposed to be maybe 3 weeks. This is before we had lockdown, before any concerns. And so I did the molding. They sent it off. They said, "Oh, well, we'll have your retainer in 3 weeks." That was 3 months ago. Literally, I had to call them. Nobody was there. I had to leave messages. I'm like, look, I paid a lot of money to have my teeth fixed. Can you give me my retainer? So I'm not going to say who it was, because this is a tough time for everybody. So I just have to bounce with it. But our Kroger has a meat limit of 3. Costco has a meat limit of 1. Oh, they do? Not the Costco by my brother's house. He was it Irvine? My brother lives in Laguna Beach, so wherever the nearest Costco is to there, he said there was no meat limit there or at Whole Foods. I know Whole Foods, please. You can pay Whole Foods. Whole Foods prices are like eating dinner at Disneyland. It literally is. It's off the charts, always has been. But you're gonna get good quality. So you get what you pay for. Let's see. Dollar store employees told someone to wear masks. They left, came back, and shot them. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it's not. Anyway, the world's crazy. Don't feed into the world, guys. All of you, as I'm talking to, are sane, nice people. You got a good head on your shoulders. Don't feed into the craziness, and just stay positive. I'm positive we're almost out of this. So there's a lot more to come. It will be uncovered, and only worry about what you can control. I know that sounds stupid. People have said it all the time, but like I can't control the government, but I can control what I can do. So like I'm stuck at home. So we put like a little bear in our window for the kids they go hunting around the neighborhood looking for bears. I can control what's in my house. I can control what's on my TV. I can control what plays on my radio. I can control that. So worry about the things you can control. There's a section of, what is it? What is that book? 7 Highly Effective Habits of whatever that Stephen Covey dude is. He tells you only worry about the circle of control, things that you can control, not the or influence. Okay, chain supermarkets in CNY. I'm guessing that's Cincinnati. Limit me to 2. Small mom and pop markets. There's no limit. Okay, I don't know about you, but I loved in California Canasterias. And a Canasteria is a Mexican meat market. I used to get great deals there, guys. I mean, if I was back in Cali, that's where I'd be shopping right now. And there's a lot of mom pa Canasterias that you can go to and get your tortillas, get your salsa, get your meats, get your chicken, beef, anything. And it's really, really affordable. And I found some great, nice places out there. So you kind of got to walk in, and there's some really rundown ones. So be careful. I don't know if I'd be buying my crickets there, but do you guys remember that video when I ate a cricket? That was pretty gross. That was hardcore. You ever had a cricket? What's the craziest thing you guys have ever eaten? Really quick before I go, just post it in the comments. Craziest thing you ever ate? Have you had snails? Have you had crickets? Have you had beef tongue? Maybe beef intestines, which is buche. You ever had buche tacos? That's good. Oh, CNY, Central New York. Gotcha. Why wait to me? People stop drinking it. Ostrich burgers. Yeah, will you continue the curbside wars? I really like them. I don't know. I'm not a curbside fan. Hold on. Oh, that's some good coffee. I don't know if I'll keep doing the curbside wars because I don't like bringing my food home. If I'm going to eat in a restaurant, I want the full experience. I want to meet the person serving me. I want to feel that everybody's enjoying themselves. I'd like to give a 360 of the restaurant. I'd like to show you the whole menu and all that. So I know that tried candied crickets and scorpions. Ooh, that's crazy. Probably not. But I do know Nashville Hot Chicken Wars is coming. So you're going to see some repeat spots. The number one hot chicken here that I recommend if you come to Nashville is it's called Hattie B's. It's not the first place to do it. Prince's Hot Chicken. Prince's, you guys have heard the story. That's when hot chicken got invented by Prince. Not invented, but basically that's where it started. Was at Prince's Hot Chicken. Crickets too. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's pretty crazy. So anyway, yeah, why plowing over crops? Buy local if you can. And if you're in California, my friends in California, I know the 909 has a lot of farms that you can buy fresh meat from, fresh produce. Go to the Orange County Fairgrounds. They still got that. Orange County Marketplace, and buy from local people, buy from local farms. To see weirdest food I've ever eaten is anything my mom makes. That's great. That's funny. I hope she's not on right now. I want to be fit. Anyway, so CJ, if you're still around, I'm curious. Do they still have the Orange County Marketplace? You can get fresh bread from the local guy. You can get fresh beef jerky from my friend Papa Dan's beef jerky.
They're not open right now, I think.
Oh, they're not open now?
No, it's one of your open.
Oh my gosh, I can understand why they're closed. 10,000 people would go through the Orange County Marketplace in one day. It was crazy. So when they open it, I recommend you guys go by. There's a food aisle, and that's all they sell is food. I've had a shark steak. That's good, but almost had a texture like a tender steak. Animals so much smarter than humans. So we got to support local. I know we're gonna have like Soup Plantation. Okay, well, Soup Plantation didn't go under because of the coronavirus. That was just the last straw that broke the camel's back. Soup Plantation had E. coli problems. Okay, Soup Plantation had bankruptcy problems. So it was literally the last push. So they had issues. A lot of people love Soup Plantation. I promise you, buffets are going to change. And the way I'd fix a buffet is keep the sneeze guards up, maybe do a full guard, and then I will have servers behind the buffet line, 2 or 3 people that walk with you and give you some baked beans, and then give you some brisket, and give you whatever's in the buffet. I know Vegas is going to be suffering. They're going to have to hire a whole bunch of new people for buffets because that's all they're about. All you can eat buffets. There's some good ones too. Smurf Mechanic. That's funny. Somebody wrote, "How do I get a blue wrench?" And CJ goes, "Smurf Mechanic." That's great. I don't even know what a blue wrench is. All right, guys. So here's the deal. I'm open to suggestions. If you want me to try something, I'm trying to stay with stuff that everybody's interested in. So if you're going to make a suggestion, go with something a little bit more on the popular side and not like a dish that's specifically for one person's taste bud and not another person's. But I got How to Make the Perfect Hot Dog is coming up. I made those. They came out amazing. Okay, so we're going to be doing some more Play With Your Food. Get ready for that. And we're going to be doing some more product reviews. I'm going to be doing some more smoker reviews. I'm in touch with Camp Chef about doing some more stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. Do you eat turkey tails? Oh, no, but I eat turkey necks. I love turkey necks. I have a video where you can make turkey necks in a pressure cooker in 20 minutes. And it tastes just like 8 hours in the slow cooker. We did it one versus the other. Peanut and jelly sandwiches. Hi, guys. I hope. I love chicken tails, so I love turkey tails too. Those are good. I love chicken gizzards. I love chicken hearts. There isn't much that I won't eat. I won't eat liver. Just won't do it. Hi, guys. I hope you're all doing okay. Yes. It's Haley, right? We're doing great. Good morning. So anyway, I'm going to launch you guys off into your Saturday because I've got to go film fried bologna sandwiches today with Swiss cheese and Louisiana hot sauce, and it's all good. It's going to be real, real good. So we're going to start filming that in a few minutes. But I've been pressure cooking quite a bit. Realize that we're almost done. We're almost out of lockdown. We're almost out of stay at home. We only have a few more weeks. So realize, did I clean my house? All right. Did I do everything in my home that I can do at this moment? Have I done things with my family that I want to do? Have I spent time with them? Have I played a board game with them? Get down on the floor and play some Sorry. This is coming to an end, but this whole thing has brought a lot of positive out of families. So give it one last thought. Just stop and think. Have I cooked with my children? Did I make the dinner I wanted to? Or are we eating the way we want to in my family? This is the last chance, not the last chance, but you'll always have chances to think. but this is the last chance to be with your family at home, that you're working at home and you got extra time, or your spouse, you want to treat your spouse to a nice dinner. Movie nights in your house, those are great. What you do is you rent a movie online or at Redbox, and then you make some popcorn and you make dinner and have a nice dessert or whatever. I don't need dessert, but anyway, I love you guys. Have a great Saturday, and you can always write me if you need me. Okay, so you can go to the website cookingwithjack.com, and you can contact me through that. Okay, all right. I love you guys. See you. Have you cooked your children? Come on, King Lord. You've always been good with commenting, but you're getting a little on edge there. So anyway, I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.